wherever and whenever you are, and welcome back to the frozen wastes of Icewind Dale, or rather, the tundra of Icewind Dale, or should I say, beneath the tundra of Icewind Dale, as our party has put themselves into a subterranean locale. But let's just catch up with that in just a moment. A big hi hello to my lovely players down here, and all of you that have joined us already. Thank you. It is lovely to have you here as always, and we are looking forward to sharing tonight's adventure with you all. Not only you fine people, but of course the fantastic folks over there on the VOD squad as well. And something I've never said before, and I feel remiss for not doing so. I would say a special thank you to all of the fantastic people who follow and subscribe to the channel, for keeping the lights on and all of the various bits and bobs running, and allow us to access to, you know, lovely art like these, and something new which we're going to show you today. Something new which will be kicking off the stream today. But before we enjoy that, let me carry on saying a few thank yous. First and foremost to the wonderful CZRPG, who is our channel sponsor at the moment, whilst they are doing a fabulous Kickstarter. Head on over, as I type it in chat over here, Kickstarter. Boom. Head on over to their incredible Kickstarter, which is called Amazing Encounters and Places, and you can get your hands on a huge selection of encounters. Rubbledex, thank you. As I say, thank you for those followers. There's a new one. Welcome. Very, very happy to have you here. And we are, yes, being supported by CZRPG because of their Kickstarter that's going on at the moment. A huge amount of encounters that you can use as one-off, like one-shot things, drop-in encounters for your campaigns, or tie them all together into a campaign all of its own. And there are beautiful maps and all kinds of different rules and fantastic writing that is very well known over at CZRPG. All of their supplements are bestsellers over on the DM's Guild. Fantastic selections of encounters. Which their kind sponsorship of the channel at the moment means that one of you lucky people over there in the land of viewership are going to walk away with an incredible bundle of encounters that they are giving away on all of our streams at the moment. Just shy of $100 worth of their previous products, encounters for the Feywild. Very in the news at the moment. The Icewind Dale locale that we are in ourselves here. Avernus, Ravenloft, Barovia specifically, Castle Ravenloft even more specifically, encounters with the dark powers, stuff for Candlekeep Mysteries, stuff like older stuff as well for like the Tyranny of Dragons, and all sorts of things. Just so many pieces in this fantastic bundle that you or your DM, if you're a player, would be very, very, very excited to get their hands on. And we are running that giveaway tonight. So let me get things started for you. Boom. Here it comes. In the chat there. Wait for it. There it is. Entries are open. ! Enter for your chance to win today's fabulous prize. So I hope that you do manage to get your hands on that incredible bundle there. Rolljax right in on there. Welcome to the channel and good luck. We will be drawing the winner at the end of the stream, but if you have to lurk or cannot stick around because of other commitments, we know that people are busy wherever and whenever they are. You will still be in the running, do not worry. And we will be in touch over on the Twitch Whispers to organise getting your fantastic prize. We've already given away a few of these bundles and everyone has been rather excited. Very, very happy. Oh, that's good to hear, Overjack. So I hope you enjoy the session then, and welcome. Good to see you. Now, as I carry on here, let us also say a massive thank you to the wonderful people at Sirenscape, giving us the chance to send music and sound effects around the world to our various players here, and all of the players that we have on the channel here. Over 22 players in 7 countries all around the world, all enjoying the Belliger, welcome. Enjoying the music and sound effects that Sirenscape produces, not only for D&D but also for things like Ball of Cthulhu, Pathfinder, and science fiction stuff, and board games, and all kinds of fantastic sound sets and things that are available on there. You can head on over to Sirenscape.com for a free 30-day trial, and if you fall in love with it, as we have, you can become a Super Siren subscriber and have access to all of that for your games, be they around the table in person or online, like our good selves over here. Okay, hey Veliger. Oh, we have friends in chat here. Good. I'm glad you both came over here together. Good to see you both. Now, that said, let me also, speaking of music, like what we are listening to right now, let me say a massive thank you to the wonderful people over on YouTube, namely the channels Dark Fantasy Studio, Travis Savoy, and Epic Journey. Fabulous sources of music for your games. If you go to any of our VODs over on YouTube, you can get the links to those different sites and channels there. There's the link there, and Twitter as well, if you want to keep up with all the news of what's going on. There's some exciting things in the works. A new campaign starting in December, a mini campaign of a different system, not D&D, for the first time on the channel, and not run by me. Side the robot over there. Side but yes, I get to be a player in a fantastic mini campaign that is happening next month as well. Do stick around. There have been teasers on the Discord. Rolljacks, do keep an eye on your whispers. Later I'll send you an invite over to our followers Discord, and you can jump in there. Do join us over there, share your projects, chat about various bits and bobs, and get all the news and sneak peeks of stuff that is going on around on QuestJunkiesUK. Now, one more thing to shout out, of course, not just the fabulous people at YouTube, but over on Patreon, Will Savino and his various projects over there. His own Patreon, which has a bunch of wonderful music, which you'll be hearing here and there throughout the session, and also the incredible new project that they have, which is the Boroughs. Okay, the Boroughs, which are fully recognized settings that you can enjoy. They produce maps and plot hooks and lore and NPCs. Will Savino creates tailor-made music for the setting, and there's beautiful, beautiful maps to play in, and all sorts of amazing things. They're released every month. So I will also have links for those in the VODs, which you can check out. Now, all of that said, there's a lot. Let me quickly swing on back to our game here. Now, we will be doing our recap and our who are you playing and where are they at, catch up with our players here. But before we do that, we have something new to share with you. A massive shout out to our, thanks Belago for the follow, I'll send you that Discord invite too. A massive, massive shout out to our wonderful friend Patch over at QuestJunkiesUK, who is our creator of fabulous introductions. And it's been a while, but we have a brand new introduction for Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frostmaiden. So, for the first time, enjoy. It is! It's beautiful, it's beautiful! Massive thank you to Patch. Let me give a shout out for their channel. Wonderful, wonderful people. Actually, no, I can do this. Hang on, I can do even better. Not only do we have the wonderful work of Patch, but you may have seen in that new intro video of ours the fantastic artwork of Emma City Art as well, who did our character art for us here, as well as our Barovia and Beyond Homebrew Ravenloft campaign. So if I do this, a rhyme of the Frostmaiden art. Boom. there we have links not only for Emma, but also the fabulous Patch as well. Do give them your follows and your eyeballs and enjoy their work, because it is fantastic. And you can see Patch here on our channel playing in Jacinta's Tyranny back this week for our next session. Now, moving on. As I promised, let me give you that recap and catch up with these lovely players of ours. Last time, the party, having found out a while ago that some of Professor Mame's colleagues from Ruston University were languishing here in this upside-down tower out in the tundra, they have ventured out across the frozen wastes, discovering the locale of the tower thanks to a couple of local guides, excuse me, and they ventured down into the frozen interior of the tower, recognizing it for what it was, the remnants of at least parts of a fantastical, destroyed, it seems, Netherese city, this long-lost civilization of magic-using peoples that had flying cities that would coast across the landscape. But after some great calamity occurred and the weave itself was cut off, they plummeted from the sky in various points around the Forgotten Realms. One of them seems to have been around these parts, that they had found clues and hints to the existence of a Netherese city nearby. But for now, they are focused on this one particular tower as it has been found here, and they ventured into the interior, looking around, finding remnants of the previous occupants, some useful items, a couple of nice potions here and there, and after scouting a bit further, they discovered Mame's colleagues, Professor Molossus and also Procne Earthrock and Lucius Grey Crippler. Oh, Polished Cryptid. Wow, thank you so much. Thank you for that raid. Welcome, raiders. It's good to have you here. We're just getting started. Perfect timing. It is absolutely wonderful to have you all here. If it's your first time with us, a very, very big welcome. If it's not, it's lovely to see you again. We have a fantastic giveaway going on for this session today from the fantastic CZRPG up there in the corner. And you can get your hands on a massive, massive bundle of all of their best-selling DMs Guild work. Do jump in. There's, oh, the Streamlamps is way ahead of me. They put it in there already. Exclamation mark enter for your chance to win on that. So please jump in. It's wonderful to have you here. I hope you had a fantastic session. Let me give you a quick shout out here. In chat. Just crypted. Hang on. That's got it right. John Campbell. Polished. Playing some Dungeons and Dragons, so that's good to hear, good to hear. I hope you had a fantastic time. And if you are able to stick around, do enjoy our session here of Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frostmaiden, and I can speak words, apparently. Now, I was just doing a quick recap here before we get started. Our adventurers went down into the Netherese Tower, plunged into the depths of the frozen tundra, all upside down, tossed around, broken, busted, but they did find, alive, and in one piece, Mame's professorial colleagues from the Luskan University, trapped here in cages, which they managed to bust them out of and escape. And as they were talking to them, deciding what to do next, an undead figure clambered and crawled its way up the tunnel from the lower floors beneath them, down in the ice and frozen earth, and hissed at them. "What are you doing? The Master will hear of this!" And Shadov attacked with righteous fire. But let us jump back into that in just a moment here, and quickly hear from these wonderful players. Shadov, speaking of, who are you? Who are you playing, and where are they at right now, sir?
Lorn Zhao, Vengeance Paladin, ready to rescue some innocents and kill some, I don't know, allegedly innocent undead, but that sounded like a threat to me, so I'm coming out hands of fire, you know.
Noted. Thank you. Okay, next up we have Soyala. Who are you? Who are you playing, and where are they at right now?
Okay, hello, I'm Sarah. I play Soyala, the life cleric Tabaxi, and yeah, this thing's a little freaky. I not sure what to make of it, but we have had dealings with other undeads that were not kind. So I'm not expecting the best when our friends, the professors, were in cages. So yeah, we'll see what happens.
Okay, thank you. Tom,
Hello.
Who are you playing?
I'm I'm Tall. I'm the Warforged Brewmaster. Can't drink anymore. Formerly dead. Now I'm kind of a mechanical undead kind of thing. So like, I was kind of hoping we could work this out without having the undead prejudice, but I guess not. Okay. Anyway, that's me.
Okay, thank you. And last but certainly not least, Professor Mame. Who are you? Who are you playing? And where are they at?
Hello, my name's Sabrina. I am a Gloomstalker Ranger Gallus, and I'm just glad to finally meet the professors from the university. Just seeing, Beastown, Earthrock, and Grey Crippler, and of course Molasses Thornfinger. Just like so happy that they finally all have names, and just like and just like all these mixed emotions, like of panic, fear, happiness. Oh my god, this undead, this isn't good. I need to protect my colleagues, and that's where I am right now.
Fair. Okay, now, speaking of where are you at, let us bring you over to the map of our crushed tower. Sid crushed tower. Boom, here we go. And let's get that in the right spot for everyone to see. There we go. Zoom in there. Okay. So, yes, here we are in the interior of the tower, fully explored as... Hey! Again, how you doing? As Shadow was on door duty last week, dashing here, there, and everywhere. What's in this door? What's in this one? What's in this one? And has done a good exploration of this, all but done and said, relatively small interior, but they found a curious silent room up here in the top left, and other various detritus and things tossed about the place, as befits an upside-down crashed tower. Now, let us jump back into our situation here. Now, where is that sound set? Sarahscape? Gimme. Okay, here we go. So bring it down here. Okay. So, Shadov, do you need to roll to hit, or do I need to roll a saving throw for this magic of yours? Speaking of which, fire!
Dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw. Okay, DC, your save DC is 14 at the moment. Alright. Let's have a look here. Oh, how is my poor little undead boys? Dex like... Clintus, are you okay? Let's see here. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Okay, not bad. Could be worse. I'm going to use my advantage crystal. My inspiration crystal. Everyone, over there in chat, if you have enough dream pies, the channel points that we have over here, because our first ever campaign streamed was Curse of Strat, you can use them to give these beautiful, sparkly inspiration crystals to our players. Luckily, I have one, or I had one. It's gone now, because I'm going to re-roll that, because it was awful. And... Yes. 9 the first time, 19 the second. Plus
Well.
2, so there's a 21. So, is it half? No, it won't be half time, it's just a cantrip, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, so yes, you lunge out and channel the power of Bastet, your vengeful cat god, and the flames. How does this look? What's the appearance of these flames as they light up the interior of this chamber?
I'll say my hand gradually gets brighter and brighter until the arc flame lashes out of this undead skeleton. And yet, and yet, apparently he misses his dexterity.
Well, like I
Dexterous.
say, yeah, he was luckily dexterous, as if some exterior force was giving him a fortuitous roll of the dice. And yes, he lets himself slide down the icy tunnel that is coming up through the floor there, as something has dug its way through this entire structure. And he slid out of range, and your fire crashed against the lip of that hole, but did not hit him. And he's like, and you just hear this voice: "Now, wait!"
Wait, yeah, I agree. Let's wait.
I think you misunderstood. This very strange kind of rasping voice that he has is coming through these long dead voice cords, vocal cords, and these papery lips that he has. No, I said the master will hear of this. I'm concerned that the master will hear of this. They weren't locked away. They were locked away from him. They weren't locked up, they were locked away.
Is this true? I asked towards the professors.
Molossus Thornfinger, the leader of the Lusker University expedition, turns. He's like, yes, that is the case, Soyala.
You could have warned us a bit about...
Well, we just saw the chance to get out of here.
Uh-huh. Well, that could have almost been very bad for you.
And this poor individual that we almost hit with fire.
I don't trust him.
You don't trust anybody.
I mean, that may be well and good, but what do you mean the master? Where is...
You addressing the white?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's move this a little bit so we can come up here.
You see a tentative, very cautious raising of the flaking, dry scalp and the very brittle hair of this undead creature as it pokes up.
Shadov, help me. I'm not. Help me with the cage.
I would raise my hands, but I do not want to fall.
I'll assist with moving the cage as well.
I'm just gonna tilt it so that he can like crawl up, and then we can close it like a latch.
Looks very nervous that you're just gonna wait till he's like halfway through and just drop it on him.
Don't, I'm like half
Good
undead
idea.
myself. Please don't. Please don't worry.
Great idea.
Do you say that out loud, Shadov? Be very careful in a social encounter. What is said as a character and what is said as a player. Okay. Wow, look, Polish Cryptid has magic tea. Sorry.
Yeah, I will keep
Mama,
a cautious distance
Okay.
for now.
Yes. He clambers up, like puts one elbow up, like clambers up in that black armor that he's clad in. He's got this massive. What's his weapon? Let's have a look here. He's got a massive long sword strapped across his back. As he's climbing up here, he's like, and then he puts his hands up. Please, I think this could be the perfect opportunity.
Yeah.
Yes.
For what?
He looks around at the four of you. The master requires a life spark.
Oh yeah.
A what?
A life spark.
Sacrifice?
No. Sorry. Does that sound bad again? I didn't mean to sound bad. No. So long since I spoke so much. You! He points at the professors. You know what's going on. You explain. And Professor Thornfinger turns. Well, the simulacrum of the wizard down below seems to think there is a magical chamber at the lowest point of this tower. One that possesses the ability to make them real. They need a life spark to set the process in motion. But, the wizard, the original one, the bloodthirsty bastard, he expressly forbade the simulacrum to use us. But he's very keen. And Grintas locked us away so as to obey his master's commands. From what I understand, the giving or the sharing of the life spark is not a fatal process.
Huh.
It's just that the wizard told the simulacrum to wait until he returned. So, Grintas is making him wait. Yes, that is right. The simulacrum is not my master. My master is in the 10 towns and must be obeyed.
So why imprison them instead of simply letting them go?
They would perish, and the master does not wish them to leave. We have not done plundering the depths of this tower and its knowledge. And Thornfinger looks at you, Mame. Yes. That wizard. That wizard was with the Arcane Brotherhood.
The Arcane Brotherhood? Are you sure?
Yes. Without a doubt.
This is getting deep.
The rest of you don't recognize that name.
It's in my notes. Just a second.
So, what was the thing that petrified your friend? Isn't that nearby?
There is some manner of beast in the mess hall.
I thought that's what we were trying to be quiet of originally.
I do not think it will venture forth with the professor to snack on.
What? We're not giving any professors a
No.
way to be.
Professor Gabriel was already caught in its gaze and petrified.
Gabriel Beast Town was petrified by a beast, which is ironic considering his name.
That should keep it fed for a while.
Keep it
Fed?
fed.
I assume so.
Does it eat petrified things?
It was crunching and munching on something.
Oh no.
Well, that's not good.
No, it's fine. It's fine. There's 3 more.
No, that's not how this works. That's not how any of this works.
The reason that they stayed, they could have like easily opened the bars themselves. Is like they wanted to help and de-petrify Beast Town and save him because
Their priorities are obviously out of whack.
Thornfinger says to you, Mummy, we are more adept with the pages of books than locks. That's why you were with the expedition, remember? Bridge the gap between the academic and the practical.
yeah, I am the only one that has a decent use with my bow and weapon.
I mean, look.
Anyway,
Look how you've thrived and flourished here in the frozen north.
but now thinking that the Arcane Brotherhood is connected with that wizard and who's his master. This is getting really deep, like, and I'm just like,
Thornfinger comes like right up close and like whispers so that this Krintas character probably you can't hear, and he's like, and also that's why we need to liberate any artifacts and finds from the clutches of the Arcane Brotherhood. You do not want it disappearing into that fortress of theirs to be cloistered away from the eyes of the academically curious.
And I whisper back, or I'll just telepathically tell him because I think the slug is still on my head.
Yes, everyone. Professor Mame has a space slug on her head that allows her to telepathically communicate. Move on. Continue.
And so I'll just be like, you're right, this is correct. We must stop the Arcane Brotherhood from collecting any more artifacts and we must stop them. We must share the knowledge for the university. And I just like, in my head, telepathically, for the university!
And Molossus just nods. And right back at you, like, for the university, telepathically.
Yeah.
Well, that's all good and fine, but as they're just staring at each other.
So they're having a staring competition? What?
So
you've been on the end of this as well, so you can twig what's going on.
So let me get this straight. So there's some sort of... So there was the wizard that was in 10 towns, and he was bad, was killing many people, but he made a copy or something of himself that's down below.
A simulacrum.
Right, whatever. Bless you. And so this whatever that is, wants to become real, but it has to get to the bottom of this place, which is like...
Oh, the chamber is accessible, but as I said, we need it. A life spark, which, as a simulacrum, they do not possess, and I certainly do not.
A life spark? What exactly does that entail?
I'm just the bodyguard.
It's that special something, it's the extra thing that gives you the kick. I think in Undercommon they say, the je ne sais quoi.
Alright. But that's not something like that's going to be a sacrifice of any sort, correct?
I believe so. The way that the simulacrum was talking about the professors here wanting to use them, it just needs the connection. It's like like a
soul siphon.
You know when you blow on flames and they, I don't know.
Okay.
Lost for metaphors.
Well,
Toln has about 50 chemical metaphors that you could use.
An accelerant.
Sure.
I feel like
I'm not a mechanic.
I feel like we're in that territory of when like your student has been studying for like Akin Pre-1 or Akin 1, so they're using too much high-level vocabulary.
Yes. Most of us are English teachers in Japan, everybody. Just to context that. Or have been.
I would like to get this Gabriel fellow, as they are petrified and possibly being eaten. I would like that to be stopped. I'm not sure much further what we need to know going into this. Are there any other beasties down there?
Not that we have come across. No.
So why is there an evil creature turning people to stone and eating them?
It's crept in here from the exterior. The tunnels above are open to the tundra. I'm sure you discovered that.
It's not interested in simulacrum or undead.
So it seems.
I'll probably be fine.
Hey, that's actually a good idea then. Maybe you could go ahead of us. Maybe.
Maybe. I don't know. This is a first for me.
I think you'll
Why
be
are there
safe.
cages in this tower?
Yeah.
They are old cages. They were being used at the moment, but they are very old cages. So it seems that they were being used by the original occupants when it crashed. They are beat up and bent out of shape, but still functional.
And what may we call you? I guess gesturing to the white.
Quintas.
Quintas. Okay. Do you know this area well?
No. I travelled here with the master from a far-off place called Luskan.
Isn't that your university? Rime?
Yeah. Luskin University. What? What?
So
Sorry.
the wizard, right, is the master? Or no?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. The red
And it
wizard.
seems the way they're talking, Quintas seems to think they're still alive.
Hmm.
'Cause
But,
remember,
you know.
that was the one you saw. Well, the one that they saw being burnt at the stake.
Okay.
Yeah.
You were aware of that happening as well, Cyrilla. You were already in East Haven, but you pointedly did not attend.
Yes.
So what I'm getting is this red wizard in the past was part of the university, and now, but you maybe when
Working
he's
alongside your professors, I'm assuming. Hence the
Perhaps.
connection.
and he's working alongside with the Arcane Brotherhood at the same time, or maybe he joined them afterward, which is why he converted to evil. I'm not sure. I guess.
The master has always been, since he arrived from Thay. He is one of the Red Wizards of Thay. A mighty spellcaster.
What do I know about undead after they've been this is clearly an intelligent undead after they've been freed from their control? Like if he becomes aware of the fact that the person who was previously controlling him is now dead, he will theoretically have some semblance of self.
I would say your knowledge of necromancy is rather limited.
I gotta work on that.
Oh, is that so?
Do you?
I mean, what is my chosen purpose in life aside from making beer? My second chosen purpose in life of
Being the speaker of good mead?
my third chosen.
Making alchemical components?
No, it's
I meant to ask you actually, Tom, which of the beer named dogs is your favorite?
it's Russian Imperial triple distilled IPA.
Thank you.
Yes. And the what am I doing?
Hey Kyle, how you doing?
If not a subtle art of necromancy, when we are working to revive those who have nearly crossed into the other side in mechanical bodies. So we're going to work on that one.
Work in progress.
Work in progress. First step of which is to figure out what undead do when they find out that they're the master who previously controlled them.
Okay. This
is not
white, Quintas, this white is preparing to descend.
Quintas, just come over here for a second.
Yes. He kind of moves cautiously.
So,
side-eyeing Shadov all the time.
don't worry about Shadov. Don't. He's a really nice guy.
I've met these religious types before.
He's slow to trust, but once he likes you,
So. Fucking fireball out the gate.
How do you feel about this simulacrum?
It is a copy of the master.
So, like, do you feel like you need to serve it as well?
I was tasked with staying here and looking after it, yes.
Well, I empathize with undead, so I need to tell you, your master will not be returning.
What do you mean?
When we arrived in East Haven, we found that your master was dead.
Interesting. Then we must give the simulacrum a chance to continue Zan's legacy.
I see.
And now you're here.
I'll do my best, though.
That said, if Zan is dead, any of those three will do as well. We don't have to wait for him to come back anymore. He just walks over and grabs Prockney. You, come here.
Oh, I'm coming. I'm coming. You don't need to worry about that.
Professor Prockney's like, huh? What?
I'll just go in between them, like, hey, wait. No roughhousing here. He's very
Pulling out the
haggard.
sword.
Who's roughhousing? I just want the simulacrum to shut up.
Can't you just leave? You don't have to follow it, right? Or are you bind to it?
If it has the possibility to become a true copy of Zan, it shall become my master.
But it's not your master yet.
It has the potential to be. That is enough.
Okay. Just I'll go down there in just a second. I just need to make a couple of notes. Can you give me 5 minutes?
Indeed.
Okay. Tom pulls out a book and just starts writing in it.
So is this going to be the master pre or post killing people? Was your master always somebody that was mad?
I'm sorry.
Your master, did he like killing people when you knew him?
For fun?
I'm sure there was a reason.
I mean, he took part in the defense of the Arcane Brotherhood's tower in Luskan several times. Those bastards from Bregan Death are always trying to sneak in.
They're here too?
What? Then we have much to guard against.
We keep hearing of Bregan Death.
He slowly turns to the basically drow-looking Shadov.
Oh, he's not.
Here. How here do you mean?
They're in East Haven.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I just meant it's also interlocked within this story, I guess, so to speak. The story you were telling of the Red Wizard and Luskin University and
so what you're saying is the Arcane Brotherhood was in Luskin University?
No. Why on earth would they debase themselves with those quill pushers?
Okay.
And Thornfinger's like,
Don't start it. Don't, please don't. And so we have Luskin University, we have the Arcane Brotherhood, we have what other group? Soyala, Tolan, the Brigandeth.
Brigandeth.
Briganda.
And the well-known brewers of good mead.
So yeah, Mame, you know that the Arcane Brotherhood is this collection of very, very powerful wizards in Luskin who hoard magical books and learnings and artifacts. And if they are up here, they're probably on a similar mission to you, but with a less outgoing result at the end.
Yeah. They're just gonna be hoarding stuff for themselves and lots of underhanded stuff. But anyway,
And Princess actually says, yes, we must give the simulacrum the chance to become the master and join up with his colleagues once more.
If he's not alive, then ending him isn't killing him, is it?
But is not denying him the chance of life also the same?
Oh, well, that's a whole different debate.
Oh, another psychological. Is he himself, or is his copy him? Should we base the copy on the past actions? The past one killed a lot of people.
Well,
the
that's
copy
my
do the
point.
same thing?
I'm not aware of Don and what he was like prior to his decisions in the 10 towns. I'm not sure exactly. All I know is I've heard from a friend, the friend that we met, another drow, that a red wizard went mad and turned on the people and killed many, and there was only the one survivor.
Batch. Atakbiro.
Yeah. So something happened, but I'm not sure if there was something that corrupted his mind to become that way, or if he'd been like this for much longer.
Have we considered the survivor? We knew. Well, I did like him. He was a nice guy.
She was a nice lady.
Oh, she was a nice lady. Was a drow.
Patch is a nice guy.
Was a drow. Is it possible that the people he killed was just Brigandeth?
Oh.
And
No, you know the others that died were members from East Haven. They were locals from East Haven who were guides. Okay. Everyone that helped him discover this tower. He was just trying to wipe out knowledge of its location.
Yeah, everyone who had heard of this excavation had died.
Yeah, because basically the Arcane Brotherhood just will do anything underhanded as much as they can to collect as much knowledge as possible and keep it from other people, and just share it, like the wizards just share it amongst themselves, and they just want accomplishments and just prestige within and ranks up in this brotherhood, and they'll do anything they can for that.
Yeah, and Mame, you've heard rumors that their selection process is very vigorous, and but still, hundreds of wizards come trying to petition them and become members, and you've heard rumors that their actual selection process is based on who they think would be a threat if they were outside the fold, as it were. So they kind of like bring in people, keep your enemies close, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So you know that the kind of workings and the relationships between the various members of the Arcane Brotherhood is very tense and shaky, because they're all rivals, very, very strong rivals.
So they can't really fight each other, but they could try to get like a way to get to one another, but just basically they're keeping their, like you said, their enemies close enough.
Yeah, and I think that thought is probably triggered by the fact you heard that there are colleagues here in Icewind Dale, but they're not together. So they clearly travelled here together, planning to do an expedition, and then all decided to do their own research and went their separate ways.
Okay, so my thoughts is we talk to this Zon's copy. How do you say? What is the copy's name again? How do you say that thing?
It's a simulacrum.
Simulation.
Simulation.
Malaria.
Yeah.
Bless you.
There you go.
I just studied it just the other day. Tom pulls out like a common Dwarvish vocabulary book.
Some high level vocab.
I guess
the cover is arcane studying and how to talk in common about arcane words specifically.
I guess what we could do for now is I look at
Quintus, yep.
Quintus.
Quintus.
I put it in Japanese, but
Why did you write it in katakana?
because my keyboard was in Japanese, and I was just like, oh, that's fine.
This is great.
Hiroshiki?
We're all playing Dwarven for our next character.
Because it was like Kurin.
What's the Japanese for master? Is in like all the animes, like Goshijin-sama. Goshijin-sama, mamorimasu.
Sorry.
Undead white with big anime eyes.
I
Where
know.
have we gone?
He already has the oversized sword. He's ready to go.
Okay. Quintuts. Wait. What do you say? How do you say his name? Quintuts. Quintut. Like, let's just go with us. We leave the professors here in their safely. They need. They probably won't have a spark of life if we bring them down where the beast is at. They'll lose their spark of life. So why don't just all of us go down, take care of the beast, and go to the copy? How about that?
Perfect. Let us proceed.
Sorry, guy. Wait. Is Tone still writing?
Oh, I finished.
How does that sound, guys? So we could.
I would like to meet with the copy first, yes, before I make further decisions.
But maybe the beast that has Beast Hound.
I'm in no rush to become stone. I say we send the white first.
Okay.
So, you lower yourselves down. Again, that strange, almost dugout passageway through the floor, aka ceiling. It's a massive thank you to Alicia. Good to see you. See you on Saturday. You make your way down to the next layer below. Are you letting Quintus go first?
Yes.
He's
he
a
knows
guy.
the way.
Yeah.
If there's any traps, he'll hit him first.
I guess so.
They're never gonna trust you if you keep doing this shit. Like, you gotta.
He's a suspicious undead skeleton.
That's pretty biased.
I mean, even if he's not suspicious, he still worked with a master that eventually went insane. So.
Just saying.
Suspicious.
And wants him to come back.
The undead are not necessarily bad.
Okay, so you lower yourselves down to the layer below and find yourselves here. This chamber appears to have been a wizard's laboratory, as evidenced by the upside-down storage cupboards and empty shelves fastened to the walls, the shattered glass and alchemical equipment strewn across the floor, and the arcane symbols painted on what is now the ceiling. In the middle of this space, 5-foot-wide passageways, punched once more through the ceiling and floor, lead to the other levels, and near them, a partially collapsed wall exposes a room that lies beyond, just next to Shadov there. So, Krintas is... Oh no, don't need all of you. Sorry. Just Krintas, please. So, Krintas is up there. He's like... If you are ready, the master is this way. And he points to that northern door next to him.
It's just a simulacrum now. It's not the master yet, man.
Old habits.
Just want to be clear, you know.
So, Shadov, are you skipping over the hole and peering through there?
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, as Shadov has a quick peek into that room. Hans, hello, thank you. Good to see you. Let's have a look here. Inside this room, up on the ceiling, which was, of course, the floor originally, there is a stone altar attached to the ceiling of this otherwise empty semicircular room, and an 8-pointed star is carved into the eastern face of the altar. So this is clearly some kind of shrine. You are a religious man. Would you like to give me a religion check?
That's a thing?
Yep, it's on your skills. Religion.
Wow,
Plus-
okay.
plus
Yeah,
0.
sure. Let's give it a roll.
Hey, Hans, hope you're doing well.
3.
Sarah, Hans's wife was really good cosplay the other day when they were doing a one-shot together. One-on-one one-shot.
Awesome. What
Yeah.
up?
Hans, what was your wife's character the other day? Was it an elven druid? I want to say. Excuse me.
Original character cosplay?
Yeah, with their own original
Thanks,
character.
thanks.
Yeah. High elf druid. There we go. Okay. Sorry, Shadov. What was the result
3.
there? 3. Psh,
Yep.
it's not bad stat.
Nothing to see here.
Okay.
What's in there, Shadov?
Some heathen statues of something.
Oh. I gotta see this.
Help yourself.
Tolan will go over.
Just have a look.
Step out of the way.
Wait, was it the north one or the west one that just got open?
That
Nothing's
when-
opened yet.
When they're looking through to the west was already. It looks like something had busted through a wall here.
Mm-hmm.
Hans, thank you. Hey, jump in the giveaway, Hans. Okay, so Tom, would you also like to give me a religion check?
I would. I have intelligence.
Hans-
What are you saying, Tom?
I'm saying I'm mechanically smarter than you. You got a 3? It's not possible for me to get a 3.
Wow.
I got a,
words. Strong
six-
words.
got a 16.
16, I believe, is enough. It is. You and all of your readings and learnings and knowledge of such things recognize the symbol on the altar as the holy symbol of Mistral, the first incarnation of Mistra, the god of magic.
Oh. Shadov, that's the god of magic. Like that's an acceptable god to worship, isn't it?
Yes, heathen magics and... White, open the door.
Yes, this This way, please. And the white steps forward and opens the door. And I can go through the wall. 5 seconds. Shoo.
Oh, okay. I guess.
I knew he was suspicious.
Let's come back.
He opened the door and walked through. He didn't go through the wall. I'm just getting it sorted for you. There we go.
Yeah, you know, and I've seen some definitions of white that means ghost. So.
Not this one. This one. Now, Shadov, you in your vantage point there are able to see immediately as the door is swung open over Krintas's shoulder as he steps into the room there. Hey, Snail, good luck. And you see beyond him that some effort has been taken to arrange the contents of this upside-down room, creating a functional office. There's a table standing in the middle of the room, surrounded by small stacks of books, and lying on the table, as you see Krintas moving in and out of the way, there is an amulet on a chain, and it's whirring. Okay, you can hear it whirring through there.
I'm quite interested in this. I need to get in there.
Oh, EDH, patron saint of QuestJunkiesUK, give me my inspiration back. Thank you very much, sir. Welcome back, inspiration. Good to see you again. Okay.
Long missed. Essentially.
Yes, everyone, do never be shy about using your inspiration, because it does tend to come flapping on wings of the phoenix. pie feasting phoenixes. So yes, this whirring amulet is on its chain on the table there, and you see past this undead warrior Krintas with their leather armor and dead grey flesh drawn tightly over their bones. There is an attractive young man in cold weather clothing. His face, beneath a frayed witch's hat, displays studious eyes and a warm smile. He spreads his hands. Welcome to the Lost Spire of Netheril. My name is Zan.
What are you doing here,
Yes. Everyone, we have dynamic lighting on. You can see everything that's going on because Shadov is stood there, but the others cannot until they move into the space. Let me get Krintas out of the way for you guys there so you can all file into the room. He'll come and stand next to the simulacrum, as this must surely be. Now I can show you that cool art, because it had both of them on it, which is why I didn't show you before. Come here, cool art. Roll20, come on, you got this. So the internet's being a bit laggy today. Sorry, everybody. Excuse us if we're dropping any frames. Hasn't happened for a while, but hopefully. Everybody, stop using the internet.
Hey, everybody, what are you doing on the internet? It's nice out. Go outside.
This is us. Although it is rather late here. There we go. Zan's simulacrum and Krintas.
Isn't he inside?
Yes. It's here. He's just featured, posed on a bonsai. Sitting on a bonsai tree.
I know, I was like, this is very, like, Japanese pine over here.
This is them before they discovered the tower, clearly.
Anyway, hello, Zan. It is me. My name is...
It is you. Hello.
My name is Tom.
Are you friends?
I hope that we can be.
Splendid. Oh, maybe you can help me with something.
Yeah, we've heard about it.
Krintas, thank you. Are they willing? Can we get this done?
We need to discuss.
Yeah, we would like to know more about this from your lips.
Mame, Molossus Thornfinger, the professor, nudges you and, like, raised eyebrows, like, nods down at the thing on the table.
They came with us.
I thought he stayed up. I guess he came.
I thought I mean, if you want them to stay up out of the way, they would have. Hey, Brown Dragonborn.
I think that was the plan. Yeah.
And Chav too. Hello, everybody. Okay, so yeah, they stay up north. But
Because,
as you... Oh, sorry, up top.
yeah, because I'm like, oh no, they're gonna get in the way if we start fighting. I'm like, but I would probably like in my head, I'm like, oh, the Molestus Thorn figure is telling me like this is really suspicious.
This is just the remnants of that telepathic link before.
Um,
No, as you step into the room and you look on the table, you recognize what that amulet is.
Oh,
At about the same time, Tolan is like, I can't help but wonder, what is that amulet?
because of the whirling, the fan noises.
The simulacrum says, I've no idea. Tell you what, if you help me out, you can have it. And Mame, you think that is a very good idea because that... And then things starts to click. The markings, the way the tunnel was dug. Oh. That is a control amulet for a shield guardian. A massive construct. Not unlike Toln, except slightly more beefier. And less sentient. But they are prized possessions of wizards, as they can help defend Icasta, and will block damage magically and physically. And you can also use them to cast spells. That's the very kind of like surface knowledge that you have of them. And you know that the owner of the amulet can get in touch with said shield guardian, wherever it may be. If it's on the same plane of existence, you can contact it. And the insight that you just had there, and thinking about everything as you've been moving through this place, it was clearly the shield guardian that dug its way out of here.
Yeah.
I think that's fine. I'd like to study that, but there's some other things that we can talk about. Go ahead, Mom.
Yes.
Go ahead, Mom.
What? Wait, Mom is just in shock right now. Just like spark of knowledge. You could go first, Tolan.
Tolan will. Well, there are a couple of things that I'm sorry. I forgot what was open information. Was this discussion of the Arcane Brotherhood open information yet? I don't.
Yes.
Think so. Okay.
It had been mentioned by Grintus, yeah.
Okay. The discussion that there were other Arcane Brotherhood groups in the area, and the discussion that Mame wasn't so keen on them.
Grintus, yes.
Okay.
Grintus mentioned the simulacrum being made into a true clone and reconnecting with the others.
So, you don't know what that is. It's cool. I'll study it. I'll have to put a lot of work into figuring out what it is.
No, I am more interested in what lies beneath, beyond the lair of the terrible beast that has slithered its way inside.
So, there are two things that I actually want to know from you, if I can, as my reward for helping you. One, where are the other Arcane Brotherhood guys? Like, that'd be nice to know. So
they are off and around the Icewind Dale doing their own thing. They're a terrible lot. You don't want to trust them.
Yeah, that's why I just want to avoid them. So if you could tell me where they are. So
I'm afraid I do not know, but I can tell you who they are.
That would at least be a start and somewhat helpful.
Well, first there's Avarice, a tiefling evoker. She delights in destruction, but she's very paranoid. Can't bring herself to trust anybody, not even any of us, her darling colleagues. But I suppose she has a soft spot for those two gargoyles she always travels with.
Did you like her?
No, of course not. She's awful.
Well, then I have some good news.
Yes?
She's not gonna bother you anymore.
Splendid. Have you dispatched of the witch?
I forget, did she actually die or did she?
No, she got through a portal or something.
Oh, she got young through a portal. I think to like a different plane. So like.
She is in Barovia at the moment.
And those one gargoyle is gone. I don't remember. No, oh, the other one died because of her.
They both died.
Yeah, the gargoyles are both dead.
Yeah, she did not care. Sorry, just quickly, while we're pausing for a sec here. Jeff was asking, what is the giveaway today? Today is the massive, massive bundle of CGRPG's encounter products from DM's Guild. All platinum, gold, silver bestsellers. Fantastic encounters from across the multiverse. Ravenloft, Candle Keep, Feywild stuff, Tyranny of Dragons stuff, Ravenloft, Castle Ravenloft, Barovia stuff, Dark Powers stuff. Just a huge, huge bundle of their previous work, which they are very generously donating for us to give away to you lovely people because of the massive Kickstarter that they are doing at the moment. Already funded in 6 hours, I believe. A fantastic, fantastic thing. Do jump over there. Let me give this in chat here a fantastic little link to let them know that you came from us. Do jump on in there and get yourself on this amazing Kickstarter. So called Amazing Encounters and Places. Sorry, everybody, excuse me. Quick spiel there. So, yes, they look delighted that she is gone.
Yeah, she's in a different plane. I'm not really sure where she is, but she's not here anymore.
Well, that just leaves 2 more.
Okay.
I suppose maybe 3. I mean, the other one's not a member of the Arcane Brotherhood, but seemed to have similar goals and was working towards the same thing, so maybe one to look out for. two Lauren Drow in as many weeks. Crazy.
What?
Oh, this other one is, yeah, one of your lot.
Care to elaborate?
I'm just passing through.
Appearance, destination.
Decent conversation. Hey, Lauren Drow. Sorry, what's the proper term? Lauren Drow. Is it Lauren Drow?
Yes.
Right, it is Lauren Drow, isn't it? Yes. Yes, Lauren Drow. I'd say a couple of years your senior, maybe. It's difficult to tell. Sorry, with the elven folk.
Anything they said? Did?
Well, they seem to be interested in the area and very interested in this location, but wasn't what they were looking for, and they moved on.
You are decidedly unhelpful.
That's all I know, I'm afraid.
Was it
Well
a
done.
male? Was it a female?
Female.
What are your intentions here, Zan?
Me? Oh, well, I wish to defeat the beast that is down in the mess hall, and with one of you fine people, test out a theory I have about becoming more than I am.
We're still 1 or 2 more of those people, right?
Oh, yes, two more members of the Arcane Brotherhood. Yes.
Could you tell us about them?
I suppose. Oh, now, yes. Okay. Well, the other one, there's Nas Lantomir, human diviner. She likes to pry knowledge from others by reading their thoughts. He looks at Mame's head for the first time. He's like, ugh. What on earth is that? You just got a space slug on your head still.
It's something I got on my travels, and I take it off. It helps me with my telepathy skills. I'll just put it in my pocket for now.
Equal parts fascinating and disgusting. Right, well, her weakness, you see, what to keep note of here, she's always looking ahead, never behind her. Easy to sneak up on her, I'd imagine. And then finally there's Velen Harple, human necromancer. As cold and uncaring as the corpses she animates. No offense, Grintos.
Her name is Villain?
Velen.
Oh.
Not quite so.
Oh, like paper. Gotcha.
Close. Velen. It's hang on, let me stick it in chat. Are you in the Twitch chat as well, Chase?
Yeah.
Okay. Stick it in there.
All of us ex-Warcraft nerds know exactly
There you go.
how to spell it.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
They're
Gotcha.
very different.
Felin Harple. Yes, she's withered old fool. Her greatest asset, her family name. Nothing else. Does her no good here in Icewind Dale, though. And then me. Well, I say me.
Questionable mage.
And Krintas is like, Master. Like whispers, like rasping and whispering in his ear. You see him frown, and then eyes go wide. Oh. Oh. Well then, even more reason to give me the chance to fill those shoes. Wouldn't you say?
Makes sense to me, I guess.
No.
Can I ask what are your intentions after you get the spark of life? Can I ask? Like, what are you planning to do in Icewind Dale?
Oh, just to continue our researches here into fascinating locales like this.
Do you remember what you did before you came here, like after you left East Haven?
We travelled across the tundra with our guides and such, and found this place. I've been here ever since.
I see.
Were you indoctrinated by the original? Indoctrinated.
I mean, as his creation, I was told by him to stay here and look after the place and look after those upstairs. Oh, Kritos, are they okay? Yes, they're fine. Splendid.
Okay. I turn to Soyala, and I'm like, Soyala, what's your take on this? And I'd like to assist in an insight check if
Yes, I was waiting to also.
he seems. Let's put it this way: doesn't seem like a guy that would murder the guards. Seems like an alright guy, like suspiciously so.
But he can also be a psychopath, but you never know. Chase, yeah.
Well, okay. First of all, when we found the professors, weren't they a bit like stars?
Emaciated?
Yeah.
No, they've been on rations for the whole time, but they've been eating.
Okay.
I heard
Like
emaciated.
Yeah, I think that's what was said last time.
I mean,
They were
because they've been living on like hardtack kind of ration stuff. Here they haven't been
Okay.
eating well.
Okay.
Well, what's Quintus look like? Is he eating well?
He's not eating at all.
he's an undead.
I thought it was a simulacrum.
Simulacrum
that-
also does not need to eat.
Okay. Got information from him. Yeah, please do what you need to do, Tulin. And then I'll just talk to Zahn while y'all.
I guess, what are your intentions after you become the real Zahn? What would you do then?
Continue this fascinating research, find what we can, and take it back to the Brotherhood.
And what would you do with it at the Brotherhood?
That's for the higher-ups to determine. Me, it would be reputation. A grand reception by my peers.
That's all you seek with this knowledge? Just respect?
That's a rather sizable chunk of it. No, but I mean, also just, to get access to the knowledge itself. I believe this is Netherese.
Yes, I believe so as well.
Oh, that's keen mind, I see.
Yes,
And-
but if it's Netherese, what would you plan to do with this information? Is it there to help the people?
People?
I don't know if this is technology or magic that is old, from what I understand, then
Ancient,
from,
thousands of years.
yes, surely there could be something we could use from that to help life, civilization.
Oh yes, I'm sure. I'm sure the various peoples of the Sword Coast could find fascinating ways to destroy themselves with it. No, it's okay. We'll get it tucked away.
I wasn't going with the whole destruction part. I was saying more on helping.
Have you met them?
No.
You haven't met any other... Where have you been living? You poor creature.
Here?
You must get out more.
In the 10 towns.
Says the mage living in a tower.
I am maintaining security and looking after the artifacts while Zahn was away. But now he is never coming back. And I have the chance to grow. And
Alright, with
Tom,
that, can
Tom,
I...
you
Can
know
I...
that Tom, you know that a simulacrum can't learn new things. It cannot grow beyond what it is when it's created. Which is annoying for a wizard. Sorry, Ciela.
Yeah, I would like to insight check
Please.
finally at that, at what he means by that growing and kind of all the other bits.
Yeah, sure.
All right, that is. Oh, and you said you were assisting Tol, or no?
I can.
How would you assist?
My assist was initially going over to Soyala and being like, I'm pretty. What's your take with kind of prompting and giving my hesitation at how nice and polite he is being to try to cue her off into something that
Okay,
maybe could be seen.
sure. That's fine. Much better.
All right. Well, with that, it makes it a 23.
Okay. He seems to be perfectly sincere in everything he's saying. Just wants to better himself and gain knowledge and artifacts and find interesting things about the Netherese and take it back to the Arcane Brotherhood for his own betterment in standing and knowledge. Which, he's just a very jovial face to the greedy, selfish outlook that is the Arcane Brotherhood that Mame is aware of.
Which is why, like, this entire time I'm just like, I'm just like, take the necklace, take the artifacts, take it to the university, study it for the betterment of mankind.
You saying that, or just you're just thinking that to yourself?
Thinking that in my mind while he's like saying that. I'm just like, inside, conceal, don't feel, don't let it show, but it's showing just a bit. And it's like,
Thank you, Elsa. Now,
We'll let it go in a couple of minutes.
I like how we have the two sides, like Tol and Soyala, just like, oh, we should talk to him, and he and Shadova like, he's really sus. Like, we shouldn't trust him.
Oh, it's not that I trust him. It's I think we need to at least let him.
Just don't mind Shadow. He's got nothing to gain vengeance against for quite some time. He's getting antsy.
As a paladin of vengeance, you need to.
You need that.
Yet sometimes, you're right. Sometimes you need to start that conflict. You need to make someone betray you, so that you can then come back.
There's a vengeance shortage. You got to get on it.
What is this? This guy is sus.
I don't like the way he's looking at me.
No, it's Shadell. I'm doing this for you. I know he's gonna betray us. That's it. I'm doing this for you.
Well, you seem to speak truth. Though I don't know if I necessarily agree with your ways. I feel as though instead of using this for your own betterment, it could be for the betterment of others, but you speak true, I guess.
Of course.
Two final thoughts. how does this ritual of the spark of life work?
You know,
You can't figure it out?
we just have to trigger the runic chamber below, and then once the life spark sets the process in motion, then we'll see what happens. Fingers crossed.
Right. But the whole sparking
What?
it part, is that, does it hurt or damage the person providing
I do not believe
this?
so. No, no.
I don't think so is the best answer you have.
Well, it's an Netherese artifact.
That's gonna have to be an insight check too.
Please. I mean, the book I read seemed to suggest that it was just a, bit of juice for the process. Nothing given.
15.
Nothing taken away, at least.
Can I see that book by chance? Do you have it on hand?
Yeah. Where is it? Somewhere around here. Where was it? Oh, Quintus, did you move it?
How's the insight check, by the way? Out of character.
Tom, how'd you go?
15.
15? Yeah, it seems to be legit. He's like, oh, here it is. And he passes you a book called From Shadow Substance. It is a speculative work discussing how one might harness the weave to turn an illusory object or creature into its real counterpart. It has commentary and criticism from noteworthy Netherese illusionists. And as you're looking through that, he turns to the rest of you. So, I, as you are aware, am merely a simulacrum of my creator. This tower is but a fragment of a Netherese flying city that crashed nearly 2,000 years ago. It lies somewhere near here, under a glacier. On the lowest level, down here of this inverted tower of ours, my creator found a chamber that can turn these illusions into reality, the one that we're hoping to use. Now, the life spark is needed to activate the power. As a creation of snow and shadow, I have no life spark of my own, and as you say, Quintus here, my undead bodyguard, he's no help at all. I assure you, the chamber can in no way harm anyone.
How about instead we use that? I point at the necklace to grab the beast. Wait, was it the golem that, out of character, was it the golem that made the whole ticket get out, or
Yes.
was it
Seems to have left.
lift? Okay,
But you could still call it back.
and use it to grab the beastie, and maybe use the beastie's life spark instead of ours.
Remember,
wondering
he
about
doesn't know what that is.
Hmm?
He doesn't know what that is.
He doesn't know what
Okay.
the medallion is.
Okay,
think-
so I
You think, as a wizard, he's a wizard. If he knows what it is, he might not want to give it away.
okay. All right, back into character. So I'm just like, by the way, can I inspect that necklace? I'm really interested in like what it is. Like after I finish with the book. Being an academic myself, I just love learning.
A mutual exchange of favors. Let's destroy this beast. Return me to reality, shall we say? And then you can have what you will. I have looked through everything in this tower. I'm ready to move on.
Oh, so you've seen everything in the tower.
Well, my master has. I have not been down to the chamber below. Not since the beast took up its little nest. Yes.
Well, that's the last thing I wanted to mention, is that you are likely to have to leave this side of the 10 towns.
I'm sorry?
So your
Oh,
our mutual friend Quintas informed you, I noticed, of the fate of the one you just referred to as the master. Yes.
Ah, yes. These 10-towners can be a bit suspicious.
And he
Excuse me?
informed you that he was executed. Yes.
Burnt alive, I heard.
Well, that is what happened. Thusly, should someone such as yourself be found, he would likely.
It would cause all sorts of problems, is what it would.
Oh, the face. Indeed. Well, I shall just have to do a bit of a detour. Wide berth. Opposite side of the lake, maybe?
The opposite side of the lake, I think. Best might be west of Brinchander.
I was gonna say, I think most all of 10 towns knows of this. At least all of the major cities. So this would have to be quite to the south.
I think only East Haven would really know about that.
Know his
It's
face.
just a local thing.
Okay, that's true.
If he gets to the other towns, he'll be okay.
Okay.
All I needed is tools of the trade, and then I'll be on my merry way.
I don't know. Sounds good to me.
Right. Let's push on. Chop chop.
Okay. And before, when we're going, I'll put the slug on my head.
Mhm.
And, the usual, and then I'll relate to Soyala, the reasoning of this artifact and, why, we need it so dearly because of this golem and, how much power it has. And tell her, if anything happens, I want to make sure our treasure gets it. And she has it with the money and everything in value with her if something happens.
The precious.
Well, I don't think we're given it until
And yeah,
until afterwards.
Until the end, but just in case something happens to yeah.
Just in case.
Just in case.
Just in case shit-ove happens.
Well, I
don't
hope it will
know.
be worth it. I hope that there's not. I don't know. There's something that still bothers me about him, about his greed.
I don't know that I trust this Crentis guy. Seems like a Crentis problem.
No, they're telepathically speaking. We're out of the
Yeah, out of the loop. Sorry.
Oh yeah, no, I'm speaking directly to Crentis. Like you asked us to come down here, take care of your problem for you, and you give us a necklace. Doesn't seem like a fair trade to me, buddy.
Oh, and whatever else you fancy.
You got any something, I don't know, a little shinier to help along with this task?
Mercenary. No.
No.
Sorry, I'm made of snow and shadow.
We might find something at the bottom of this
doubt.
tower.
Who knows what treasures lurk in the depths?
So did Zahn make Crintax, or and Toln starts asking far too many questions about necromancy. Well,
Before my time.
Mame,
Kratos,
so y'all communicate telepathically.
Yeah. This is happening in the background. Apparently, yes. So, what's the plan? Are you going down?
Yeah, I guess.
Back
Yeah.
here to the owl.
My danger senses are going off. You know, those cats, they have those sixth sense to the unknown.
Can I coerce this white to come assist us?
I think they're coming with.
The simulacrum's like, he's like, oh no, it's my bodyguard.
There's nothing else in this tower, right?
Who knows? Who knows what manner of beasts could descend from above? Devouring
There's a
your
cage
colleagues
blocking
on
the
the way.
hole.
No doubt. Oh, I'm sure the beast could shift a little cage. You'll see when you get eyes on. All the best.
Why
So,
does he come with
what
us?
exactly does it look like?
Quintus, you saw it? Yes. Strange reptilian. Many legs.
Does that ring a bell for any of us? Okay.
Give me a survival nature check, if anyone that wants to. Sorry, nature.
Nature. Go. 21.
Natural
Yeah, 20 with a 21,
Oh my God.
and then Mommy with a 21. Not Nat.
Nice. If you got them, let them fly, folks. Boom.
So y'all,
And
True
massive,
10th counter.
massive hello to everyone who's joining us today. Thank you. It's good to have so many of you people here. I hope you're having a wonderful day, wherever and whenever you are. Yes, from the sounds of this, the petrified professor, many legs, kind of reptilian looking, sounds like a basilisk.
Hey.
The-
Basilisk.
Prentice is coming with us.
I think could be worse, is the way to put it.
Prentice and his guard, they're coming with us, right?
They do not seem to be, no.
I'll have to insist.
I guess with that as well, with the knowing that it's a basilisk, would I know how it causes this petrification?
Yeah.
Is it a bite? Is it a
No, it's eye contact.
eyes? Okay. All right. Well, just don't look in its eyes, and maybe you'll be okay, and not be petrified.
Hooray!
I've got some experience with this sort of thing. It's kind of a bitch.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I killed a Corgan. Wasn't the easiest of feats.
All right. So we just avert our gaze or something, I guess.
I'm guessing mirrors aren't strewn around here.
Oh, mirrors as well, or some
You
sort of.
haven't seen one yet.
reflective.
There's a door right there.
Well, let's check it.
do your thing, Shadow.
To the door. Just a moment. Let me slide the door out of the way for you. Boop. You know, shift yourself over there, Shadow. You open up that and find a spiral staircase. The continuation, you believe, of what is above.
Ain't that just the way?
Still choked with rubble and ice.
No glass here.
Right not. Okay, so who's going down first, and how are you descending? What are you doing?
Well, if the two of them are not coming, I think Tone, we were thinking maybe you, I think, because maybe undead.
Well, I'm not.
We hope.
Technically not undead, but we're close.
Right, but
Are basilisks poisonous, and you have poison resistance?
No, poison is not something that I'm particularly worried about. Anyway, we need more rope.
I'll take out the rope that we didn't use. Let's use my rope.
Okay.
Toln, drinks a potion.
it gonna be? Random potions, random
I don't
potions.
know. I'm at about half HP, so.
Glug, 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 glug. Oh, not a random one. Okay.
No, it is a random one.
Oh, okay.
It's just one of the random things is healing.
Could be healing, yes.
Where did I put my d6? Here it
I'm
is.
gonna march back in the room and take the necklace as a mean monk Quintus and tell him this is a down payment, and then give it to Mame.
Zan, the simulacrum of Zan's like, let him have it.
Oh,
It's flying again.
Pass the necklace to Mame.
Dang.
Iron Man
Oh.
is coming.
oh my god, damn. I'll put the necklace on to be ready for the basilisk. I guess
Okay.
I'll go second.
So, Toln, you going first? Yeah.
I do want to give
First?
Toln a touch of resistance as he goes down.
Thank you. I may need it.
Okay.
I do not have the spell slots for this.
So, Toln, you're descending, slowly flying down.
Slowing, yes, 10 feet per round flying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just go to east of where you are now. Everyone else following immediately, or waiting?
Yeah, I'll be gliding like with my wingspan if I could hold it.
Yep, I think you have to slide down the kind of like tunnel as it kind of angles down through the layer, but then as you pop out the other side, just spread the wings and gracefully alight
Okay, I'll
in the gloom.
do that.
Okay. You too? There is rope.
We'll wait for the sound of a splat, and if I don't hear that, then I'll go.
I'll take the rear. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you slowly make your way down there. As well. And all find yourselves over here.
Oh no, it's the basilisk.
Oh, what's in the corner? Yes, indeed. You see this strange creature, squats and spined, with 8 legs and strange glowing eyes. Let me get a better look. Here you are. As you appear down there. Here we go. It's in the refectory, isn't it? Yes, rusty tableware, shattered plates, and broken chairs lie scattered on the floor amid 2 tables, one overturned and one on its side. Crawling out from behind the tipped-over table is a hulking, 8-legged reptile with glowing eyes. All right. We need some initiative, people.
I'm on the ceiling.
Yes.
I'm not looking. I just hear it.
Where's the tower? There it is.
Eyes are to the ground.
Add you all in there. Boop. Type them in.
I'm gonna use my diamond thing to re-roll my initiative.
Yeah, that's inspiration.
Yes.
Chance. How's our friend doing?
Oh my Jesus.
Oh, good to see. All right, and let's see here. Is there? I don't know if I'm not too loud. All right, this is fine, Charlie. Yes. Oh, it said from behind the overturned table, didn't it? So it'll be over here. Growl. Good thing about these confined tower rooms is it's very easy to show everyone at home. There we are, everybody. Okay, so you get less of a view than before because we have Explorer mode on, which means you can see where they've been, but not where they've yet to travel. Okay, so let's see how we're doing here. Mame is first out of the gates, reacting quickly as this creature approaches, and Tom is on deck. Now, Mame, those glowing eyes try to look and make eye contact with you. Right, Alicia just wants to play a nice little game of fetch. Exactly. So, Mami, you may choose at the start of your turn. It is trying to force this eye contact with you. You may choose to avert your gaze, but you will not be able to see the creature.
I'll choose to avert my gaze, and because I have the necklace on me thanks to Shadow,
Yes.
can I activate it during this turn?
No, it takes an hour to attune to it.
Oh, okay. I'll avert my gaze, but then I'll. Oh, I can't shoot it. I'm not looking.
I mean, you can. You just have disadvantage.
I'll shoot it.
Okay.
Um.
Let me just quickly. Room. Okay, so yeah, Tom, the room is 12 feet high, so you're basically 10 feet up.
Okay.
Okay, so yes, I'm sorry. You shoot with a disadvantage.
Shoot with disadvantage. Yeah.
Inspiration, if you wish to even the attacks. I mean, wait, again, you can see the first roll.
So let me see the first roll. Let's
Well,
see.
actually, no, because you have disadvantage, you can use your inspiration to cancel that.
Okay.
On a flat roll, you can choose to roll again afterwards. But if you have a disadvantage, you have to be used to remove it.
Okay, I'll use my advantage to make it a flat roll.
Okay. Attack. So you're gonna use your inspiration to make it a straight roll.
Yeah.
Okay, go for it.
Please be good. 21.
Ooh.
Hey.
That hits. Thank you, Chip.
Thank you. And it is 6 damage.
Noted. What's the damage type on that? Is it radiant?
This is
Just.
piercing damage.
Okie doke. Thank you. Yes.
I could attack actions per attacks per action is 2, so I'll just roll the next one at disadvantage.
Yes.
So that's 1. That's a 13, and the next one is a 25. So does the 13 hit?
Okay, I'm afraid it does not. So, even averting your gaze, you get this sudden gleam of inspiration from somewhere far, far away, as if many eyes are watching you, wishing, hoping for the university, for you to succeed. And you hear the satisfying thud of the arrow driving home into this reptilian's flesh. But the fleeting glance, inspirational though it was, moves on to other places, other times. And you, unfortunately, hear the clatter of the second arrow as it rattles off the wall in the back there, in that fireplace, if that's what that is. And Shadow has their inspiration back. Thank you, Charlie. Okay, so, anything else on your turn, Mami?
No, I'm just gonna be here trying to not look at it.
Noted. Tom, are you averting your gaze?
Yes, but we're gonna try to go behind it if we can.
Okay. So
We're gonna
you can move at half movement.
fly over into this corner.
Mm-hmm. So you're just flying. So that's fine. Yeah.
And
It's like.
hopefully I'm behind him. I'm behind him now.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So we'll firebolt him.
I mean, it turns. You know, it's not locked in one direction. It will turn to follow you. If you're gonna avert your gaze for the turn, you have to avert your gaze the whole turn.
Okay.
Sorry. I just didn't realize what you're trying to do.
Just a second. And then there's an age-old strategy. If your rolls are gonna suck, make them roll. I'm gonna do a line attack.
Okay.
We're actually gonna. I mean, I'm pointing it down at the ground, basically. Should have. Hold on. Yeah. So we're gonna do Tasha's Caustic Brew. It's Dex 15.
Yeah, just double check the wording on this thing. Yeah. A creature that isn't surprised can avert its eyes to avoid the saving throw at the start of its turn. If it does so, it can't see the basilisk until the start of its next turn, when it can avert its eyes again. If it looks at the basilisk in the meantime, it must immediately make a save. So there you
Right.
So, what was the saving throw again? Sorry, excuse me.
Dex 15.
Dex 15, not very dexterous. 7. Goodbye,
Okay.
disadvantage. Be gone, hideous.
Well, it is covered in acid.
Ow!
And it will take 2d4 acid damage at the start of each of its turns.
Ow!
And it can use an action to clean itself off.
Okay, noted.
And that is an indefinite thing.
Noted.
Well, it's not indefinite. It's concentration up to a minute. So for combat purposes, essentially.
In this, forever and ever. Okay, anything else on your turn?
No.
Okay.
But speaking of start of its turn,
Ciara, you're on next. Yes, so 2d4.
7 acid damage.
Notice. Boop. Alright, so yes, it
Wait, not
is...
Shadow? When's Shadow's turn?
Not yet.
Is he not a 10?
Yeah, I don't know why that didn't put that in.
Okay, I was like, huh?
It's weird, isn't it? Yeah. Anyway, yeah, it's over, you're on deck. So the basilisk, yeah, you can hear this hissing and bubbling and burning sensation as this acid starts to dig into the creature. It growls, looks very uncomfortable, and just starts to roll around on the ground. By the way, Mame, you might be slightly distracted. I should have mentioned this before. There is a beautiful statue of Professor Beasthound right beside you.
What?
Excuse me. I guess I'll better go. Yes, so Professor Beasthound in their petrified state is right there with their arms up like, but I'm afraid they are missing a leg.
He'll live.
Wow.
I mean, I've been through a lot of stuff on this journey. At least it's to the leg and not like an arm or his head. So we'll get some. We have Soyal. He'll be up and dandy afterward.
Yeah, let me just give him a leg.
The greater restoration is for.
I'm not that powerful
Couldn't he
yet.
have fallen over with one
Yes.
leg?
So, no, they are leaned. They were like leaning back, like in fear. So they're just like gently leant against the wall. Now, that means yes, it spends its action to get rid of that acid. Just rolling around. There's this crunch and like clatter of all the ditches on the ground. And Shadow, are you averting your eyes? Veteran of this kind of conflict. Everyone Shadow has killed a Medusa.
Most definitely. I will spin around and grab a shard of glass. Deftly in my hand. Do a backflip and aim for his eye. Throw it.
Are you like with your eyes averted?
I just in the general direction of glow.
He's
Just
gonna,
gonna hope.
Are you gonna look or not?
Yeah. Let's do it.
Brave Shadow.
Gotta take that eye out.
Okay, please make me a Constitution saving throw. Top left on your character sheet there. Plus, what's yours? Plus 4. Pretty good.
15.
A 15. Okay, you spin. You look. Those baleful yellow glows. Look with your eyes, and you say, "That's nothing I haven't seen before." And fling the glass.
Yes.
Okay, at this creature. Now that is going to be an improvised weapon. So, please make me an attack with that. You have a dagger. You can throw that.
Let's see that then.
You're like, ha! Now it's not this. Throw the dagger.
Actually, no.
So yeah, roll with that plus 5 of yours.
17.
That'll hit.
Cool. Does that put his eye out?
It would be that. Josh, what are the rules? There are rules on there for like when it's a very pinpoint.
Yeah, I think it.
It's
Does
disadvantage.
does 5e have
Disadvantage, I
cold
think.
shots?
I don't.
I know I've
it's-
played it at disadvantage before. I know Pathfinder does it at negative amounts of mod. Yeah.
An Iron Pathfinder's like -10.
Yeah.
Oh,
It would be very hard to hit.
Yeah, I think D&D would just say it's disadvantage. It does everything as disadvantage.
Right.
oh, so roll again?
Well, it's up to you. Are you actually going to go for the eye, or are you going to just try and hit it?
No, I'm going for the eye. I'm going for strategic value here.
Okay, so yeah, with disadvantage.
Oh, all right. I will spend my inspiration.
That was a bad roll again. Okay, thanks to Charlie
Wait.
for the inspiration.
All right. 15.
15. Just hits.
Fantastic.
Roll me the damage. And if you get a certain amount of damage, you will be successful.
6. I got max damage.
That was the number I was looking for. There is a roar of pain as Shadow whips his dagger across the room in a flash of metal, and it buries itself hilt deep in one of the basilisk's eyes. One down, one to go. I made it. If you roll max damage on the attack, then it would work. Yes, go for the eyes, Boo. Go for the eyes.
Oh, I get 2 attacks. Can I try again?
You
What is
do not
that?
have any more daggers, I do believe.
Oh,
I don't know,
well.
look in your inventory. How many do you have? Yeah, just the one, I'm afraid.
Okay.
Oh, no. I see 2. Is that quantity? Weight, quantity. Oh, no, it's cost. Sorry. 2 gold pieces.
Ah, well.
So, yeah. Just the one, I'm afraid. But you can run over and attack with your sword. Which you could do
Would
tonight.
I
Flame.
still get disadvantage if I approach on the bad eye side?
No, you've already attacked and you've already looked at it. You don't have to save twice in the same round. So
Oh,
you can just attack
fantastic.
normally. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just do that then.
Okay.
I'll go over here so everybody else can get their stuff.
Okay. So you go charging across the room. Is there something
Hide it up.
shouted
Little
as you run across?
Bastille.
Bastille, and the flame surges up the length of the blade.
I have to roll for hitting on that too, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. 17.
Hits. Roll the damage.
Oh,
So yeah, you next.
that's 4 plus 2d6. 1 second.
4.
Yeah, it's a bad roll.
Not bad.
4 plus 7,
All right.
so 11.
Thank you. So yes, you go swinging with your blade, just arcs of flame just come trailing out behind it as it swoops through the air and cuts into the vicious, tough, scaly hide of the creature. But it does hit home, and this thing is looking bloodied. Worse for wear. So it is at half or less of its HP. So Yala.
Alright, so
Oh, the poor creature didn't leap in and heal it. Agilitized. So yeah, are you averting your gaze?
yeah.
Shadow did it. It's fine.
I would not like to take that chance. So yeah, I'm going to avert my gaze.
50% less petrification. Special deal.
I am going to ask for a bit more strength in this time and use my bonus action to use my channel divinity to get a level 2 spell slot back. That would be nice to have. And then I'm going to use a guiding bolt. I think in the direction that I'm at, I can just again, I'm not sure how this works because it's a streak of light that flashes towards the creature.
2 seconds.
Yeah.
What does
The
it say?
range.
Like, targets any? Does it say any creature you can see or anything like that?
A flash of light streaks towards a creature of your choice within range. Make a ranged spell attack against the target.
Okay, I mean, yeah, just be with disadvantage on that spell attack.
Okay.
You can do it.
Okay, and I'll. Can I do it with the? Or I can try it first, and then if it fails, I can use the. Okay. All right, let's try.
That's right, Clarissa. I want to see those stylish monsters.
Go ahead. Oh, okay.
How'd you go? 15 hits.
Okay.
Was that with disadvantage?
Well, I'll use it anyways, just because I realized we said when it's disadvantage, you wouldn't know what your next one would be,
True.
right? Because if it's disadvantage, you have to use another one to get advantage. So I wouldn't have known what my second roll was going to. Yeah. So that would use my crystal.
Crystal?
Yeah.
Okay. So that hits.
19
19 radiant.
Yep, 19 radiant.
Okay. Wow. This thing is, as we like to say, on its last legs, all 8 of them.
And that's all.
Which means it has 10 or less HP. As the. Oh, what does your spell look like here?
This is the guiding bolt, so it's a bit of a bright bluish light that comes, but mixed with a bit of gold.
Nice.
Yes.
Yes. A slight tweeting of canaries. So yes, the whole of the chamber is illuminated by this flash of radiant light as Soyala's holy energy is just blasting across there, and Shinobi just like, whoa, okay. Careful with that. She's just blindly flying.
That's why I'm on the other side.
And now whoever has the next attack has advantage on it.
Indeed.
Because it's glowing a bit.
So I will, hearing Shadow just be like, what did Shadow scream, by the way?
A bestial.
Yes, that's
just what they've shouted up before when they were igniting their sword.
This might be our first combat together.
Oh yeah, that's my password for the flaming sword.
I don't.
Oh wait, no, we
fought the
giants.
Ogres. Yeah.
Wait, what did I do? Actions. Attack. So.
Are you averting your gaze?
No.
No. Okay, then make
No.
She's just looking at the glowing body.
Make me a
She doesn't
Constitution
need to
saving
avert the
throw.
gaze.
It'll already give you advantage. No.
Should I? I already said so. Constitution saving throw. So do I roll that first and then my attack?
Yes.
I swear, Mame.
The DC is lower.
Oh no.
The DC is
you got some
No.
inspiration.
The DC is lower. No, she doesn't. I'm afraid.
I don't.
The DC is lower because it has one eye, but it's not that low.
It's full. It's not fully blinded. Oh fuck!
One dagger, one
Only
eye.
one eye.
I thought Shadow got the other eye with the sword. I guess that's a lot of. Now my hair. It's like, yeah, I
He's
could
not a
do
monk.
this. Okay.
Okay, so.
That's why I averted my gaze. I'm not playing.
Oh no.
So yes, you spin, reach back. You hear the creak of the bow as it stretches and the string goes taut. And the rest of you waits for the arrow to fly, but it does not move as you feel your body, Mame, starting to stiffen. And you are restrained, I believe. Yes. And your body is starting to shift, like that of your colleague next to you. Tom.
We're gonna firebolt it.
Okay.
And since Mame never got the chance to use the guiding bolts,
Sure.
we're just gonna take advantage of that. 16.
Yeah, I just need to put a quick no in chat. Okay. That hits me. So that was just without looking, but with a straight roll in.
Yeah, that's right. Well, that'll do it.
Clarissa, I like the tagline on the Basilisk's stat block here. Let me read it for you. No one carves statues of frightened warriors. If you see one, keep your eyes closed and your ears open.
You know what? If I was
AJ's face when I started describing all the statues outside the pyramid on Ongar. It's just like, nope.
It's like
Way ahead of you here. Way ahead of you.
If we ever pick up Matt Kobol's book, Strongholds and Followers, I'm gonna build a stronghold full of statues with frightened warriors, and the entire anyone who tries to come in, they're gonna be like, "Where the fuck is the Medusa?" I'm gonna fill it with mirrors. It's gonna slow them down a lot.
So what was the damage?
It was gonna be 13.
Tell me, down here in the Netherese Tower beneath the frozen wastes of Icewind Dale, what happens?
Tone is like, oh fuck, mommy. And the basilisk turns to start to look at him and growl at him as Tone releases the firebolt. Not looking, of course. And it just goes right down its gullet. Until it turns red as the bolt kind of ignites inside of its mouth.
Okay, this is just a little like inside, and just this illumination like streaming out of its mouth, and it just with a last thank you, Escape collapses to the ceiling, I suppose, and is dead. With a slight twitch.
And Mame?
A couple of legs. Well, Shadow, what do you do? Your turn. So you're on deck.
I'm not really good with petrification. Can I heal her? Like,
So yeah, what do you do?
I'm going to at least give her some resistance right now while I'm thinking what to do.
What does that do, please?
This is just saving throws. I'm not exactly sure if it will help, but I just need it. My thought process is, please resist whatever this is.
See
See if it can help.
Mame,
slow the
are you a
process.
willing creature?
Yes.
Okay, so once before the spell ends, you can roll a d4 and add it to the saving throw of your choice. Excellent.
Con, right?
Well, I mean, should there be any other saving throws that you wish to
No,
attempt?
I think I wanna.
I will save the interesting things that are lying around on the floor here. The desire to shoot Tuln with the arrow, just because he's flying. Looks like it could play vision. No, okay, sorry, yes.
Claw.
Mame, with a d4, please roll me a Constitution saving throw.
So this is.
And I'm gonna, for dramatic effects here. Okay, so hang on, is that one there? Okay, and then the
Oh boy.
a natural one. I was gonna say what the DC
For the
was before we
D4.
rolled it, so
Yeah.
D4.
You
So.
did. Yeah, so 12 total.
Mm-hmm.
Shadov, having destroyed one of the eyes, made this a DC 10 saving throw on its initial glare, because it was only one eye. Once the process has set in, the save against petrification is the save against petrification. The DC for the Constitution saving throw of a basilisk's petrifying gaze is... Oh, what do they say? Meets it, beats it? DC 12, you start to feel your body and joints moving again. That D4.
I'm just
Sarah,
mantraing
that
resist,
natural
resist
one.
whatever this is.
That natural one on the D4 saved you.
Oh my god, so y'all saved my feathers.
Perfect.
You guys are besties now, right?
For life.
I mean, I've saved her about a
Whoever shot
couple
that
times.
Yeah, like, and I saved her from the cliff as well. So like, I flew up there.
Yeah, it's a back and forth thing.
Don't you love it when the dice are playing as well?
Oh, is it actually like a D12?
It is
I mean,
the
like
DC
a 12.
DC 12. Yep, you can look it up in the monster manual later if you like.
Oh my god! Like, I was
right
just like
there.
11. Oh, like the D4. It's a 1. It's a.
I thought you were a stone statue. I'm like 12. Shit.
I was like
Yeah.
trying to look. I'm like, okay, what do I have next? Dispel magic's the best I got. Otherwise, but that's
Charlie, you know exactly what I was doing, as if you haven't done it 100 times yourself. That's where DMs get their sustenance. Moments like that.
I was just like, I'm gonna be a
Also-
statue. This is the end. This is why I told Sayal about the necklace.
Also, I did panic myself briefly because I was like, "Oh, the DC's 10, thank God." Oh no, that's because it had one eye. That's already taken effect. It was the original DC. What was the original DC? And I flipped over. I was like, "Oh, thank God." It's 12.
the problem is you would have petrified with the amulet.
No. The
No?
creature and any non-magical items get petrified. So it would have just been
Ah.
dangling off her petrified body.
You just see like the
Very
statue of the
helpful.
animals, my little ring on my ankle,
Yeah.
the necklace.
And we'd never know how to use it. You'd be like,
Fantastic. Well, that is a lovely way to finish. Let us stop right there as we are at time, and that is a fantastic way to go out. What am I doing?
Good question.
Does my DM card get revoked? I should have.
One
I should
last
have.
thank
have
you,
finished.
Bahamut.
I should have finished without revealing what the save was if you succeeded.
Oh yeah, we could, and then it would have been a 2-week wait.
No. I'm glad you did not do that to us.
I know. Yes,
Yeah,
that's a good
I've
point.
heard
Actually,
this
we will be off next week. I'm afraid, as there's a national holiday here in Japan, where we are, most of us. So, yeah, quite. I did not kill her, Charlie. I was petrified her at the very worst. And there are rumours about the contents of a basilisk's stomach being able to be tinkered with alchemically to produce an elixir that can depetrify someone. I was going to have Tom do a series of chemical challenges to try and concoct something that can help.
Oh, we would have passed that.
oh, we're just lucky.
I mean, there's still, so if you want to experiment, there is a different professor here.
I was gonna say we still need it done.
do have a petrified person here. I mean,
If it's not Mame, it's not worth my time.
Well then.
it's like, thank you. Maybe. Anyway, a massive thank you to everyone. A huge group of people in today. Thank you so much. It's an absolute pleasure to have you all here and everyone chatting away in chat over there. Charlie and Belaga right here, right from the very start. Thank you so much. A huge thank you to Hans Loves D&D, our good friend with his salty Kraken Tavern. Do head on over there if you ever get the chance, for the host and the bits. And for the subscriptions, Alicia, good to see you as always. Thank you so much, Loremaster. And of course, a massive thank you once more to Polished Cryptid and their massive raid at the start there. What a lovely way to get things rolling as we kicked off today. Now, there is one last thing to take care of before we say oyasumi. There is the little issue of a giveaway for all of you lovely people. So, as I do a quick rundown of what's coming up in the channel's near future, if you have not already, do give us a ! Enter for your chance to win the incredible prize, this huge bundle of stuff from multiple bestseller on the DM's Guild, CZRPG, our good friend all the way over there in Brasilia. Fantastic, beautiful maps, fantastic, interesting, funny, dramatic encounters. There's massive imagination on that group of people. And if you have not already, as I said before, do head over to the Kickstarter and give them your follow and get a chance to grab that fantastic bundle of encounters that is coming up with all the beautiful maps and everything. Even if you are not fancying that, if you want to give it a try before you give away some of your hard-earned monies, there is a 60-plus page taster PDF with bookmarks and everything. It's all in there that you can get for free on the Kickstarter page, and have a scroll down, have a look at all of the stretch goals, all the fantastic things that are coming up. It's fully funded, so you will definitely have the chance to get your hands on that if you do follow them. And then you will, if you can follow that link there, that will let them know that you came from us, and give a bit of love back to the huge generosity that they're showing us here. So, last chance, do !enter as I do this quick finishing spiel here, and we will be on our merry way. Now, coming up soon, Wednesday evening or Thursday morning, depending where you are in the world, we'll be back down in the Underdark for Out of the Abyss. Then, later on Thursday, we'll be through the mists in Ravenloft again for Barovia and beyond. And then, on Friday, we'll be way over on the Sea of Fallen Stars for our continuation of Chisenta's Tyranny, the fantastic adventure that has not yet been released. We are playing a special pre-release playthrough of this incredible adventure from CCRPG as well. Another fantastic chance to see their incredible work. And that will bring us all the way around to Saturday, when Alicia and myself, along with Michael and Marin from Barovia and Beyond, and the fabulous Bex Kenobi, Mr. Happy himself, will be over on QuestJunkiesUK, the creator of that beautiful intro video, which I will give you another chance to enjoy before we head on our way and go off raiding somewhere. And that will bring us back around to next week, which would be back here in the Frozen North, but it is, as I say, a national holiday next time, so we will be skipping 1 week, I'm afraid. But we'll be back here in 2 weeks, he said, checking the calendar. Yep, we'll be back here in 2 weeks on the 30th to continue and finally see what lies in store at the base of this tower. Because the only way is up from here. Right, okay, that is that. Oh, we had Agilitized and Chav jumping in there at the end. I hope that you enjoy. Whoever is the lucky winner for today, I hope you enjoy, or your DM if you're a player enjoys this fabulous thing. Okay, I'm closing up the entries. Sorry, Streamlabs, you just said they were open. Good luck, everyone, indeed. Thanks, Chav. Very sportsmanly. Boom. Okay, the entries are closed, I'm afraid. So, tonight's copy of the fantastic bundle from CCRPG goes to Baron Dragonborn. Congratulations. A huge bundle of stuff headed in your general direction. I will give you a shout on Discord. Now, if you are new to the channel and have not given us a follow, do please consider doing so, because we love to have you along for our adventures whenever you are able. And we shall see you all again very soon, whenever that may be. I'm going to skip over our what did you enjoy, what are you looking forward to, because we are running a little bit late. But a massive thank you to everybody who was here, and we will see you all again very soon. Stick around for the raid, get yourself some of them dream pies, those tasty channel points, as we go and spread the love and carry on the D&D fun somewhere else. Let me just see who is on, he said. Wanting to raid, not knowing who is on. Oh, no, it's a rerun, damn it. I saw Hans is on, but no, it's a rerun. Okay, let's see who we got. There's no one on at the moment. Let's try somebody new. Let's head on over. Yes. Let's head on over to someone who I used to watch on the Roll20 channel and started my intrigue in streaming and everything. Let's go and head on over to Distracted Elf, someone who has played with Emma, one of our channel players in Chisenta's Tyranny this Friday. So let's head on over to Distracted Elf and see what they're doing. The City is the End, episode 6. Dungeons and Dragons. So early on in a campaign for them. So let's go and see what's going on over there, and you can all enjoy that next leg of that. So stick around for that raid. If you've got them, let those phoenixes fly. Enjoy the fabulous outro from the wonderful QuestJunkiesUK Patch himself. And as we like to say around these parts, you see me in a sec. Bye.
Where's me?
Bye.
See ya.